The Random Jottings of Donald J. in Nelson in Pendle, Lancashire. Grey Man location, Clitheroe Woodland in the region around River Ribble and Waddow Hall. Haunting manifestation time unknown, but pre-1843. The wooded area was home to a phantom grey man who cast no shadow. In the heart of the dense woodlands surrounding Clitheroe, there was said to lurk a figure that was neither man nor ghost. The locals called it the Grey Man, a mysterious presence that roamed the forest at all hours of the day and night, casting no shadow and leaving no trace of its passage. The first time that the Grey Man was spotted was so long ago that nobody could remember the exact date. But the legend was passed down from generation to generation, and everyone knew to avoid the woodlands after dark. It was said that the Grey Man was once a farmer who lived in a small cottage on the edge of the forest. His family had been poor and had struggled to make a living from the land. But the farmer was a hard worker and refused to give up, even when times were tough. One day, the farmer went into the forest to collect wood for the fire. He never returned. His family searched the woods for days but found no trace of him. They assumed he had gotten lost and perished in the dense undergrowth. But then strange things began to happen. At night, the family could hear footsteps outside their cottage, and when they looked out the window, they saw a figure dressed in grey wandering through the trees. The figure never approached the cottage, but its mere presence was enough to frighten the family. As time went on, the sightings of the Grey Man became more frequent. Travellers passing through the forest reported seeing the figure, and some claimed that it had followed them for miles. But nobody could explain what the Grey Man was or where it came from. In 1843, a group of researchers decided to investigate the legend of the Grey Man. They camped out in the forest for several nights, hoping to catch a glimpse of the elusive figure. On the third night, they heard footsteps outside their tents. They emerged to find a figure dressed in grey standing before them. It had no face, and its body seemed to be made of mist. The researchers tried to approach it, but the figure vanished into thin air. To this day, nobody knows what the Grey Man was or where it came from. Some say it was the spirit of the lost farmer, while others believe it was a manifestation of the forest itself. But one thing is certain, the legend of the Grey Man lives on, and the forest remains a place of mystery and wonder. By Donald J.